So today I'm gonna start with a story of what happened today. So I had to go get my passport renewed today, and I had all my documents, photocopies, everything ready, prepared, and I looked in the mirror as I was heading out, and I was like, dude, that's an adult who's got everything sorted. But the minute I reached the end of the line, standing next to the officer, he takes a look at my passport and says, "Sir, this one's cancelled." And I'm like, duh, that's the whole reason I'm here. He was like, "Sir, we didn't cancel this." And he was like, "Sir, can you step aside?" And I was like, okay. And then I took out my phone and I'm checking my files for the passport. And that's when I realized I had brought my old cancelled passport. The one I had changed years ago for the wrong address. My actual passport was actually sitting safely in the closet where I've kept it the entire time. And the weirdest part, the adult had actually seen it that morning. I remember looking at it, I remember knowing it was there, and somehow, yet a few hours later, I'm standing right outside the government office holding the wrong passport at 12 a.m. in the morning, the odd blazing sun, not knowing what just happened. And I've kind of been thinking about that a lot. Not because it's just about the passport, it's because of how easily humans stop trusting things that they already know. We do it all the time. Someone asks us what we want, and we immediately start looking for a more acceptable answer. Someone asks us if you're happy, and we start negotiating. Maybe, kind of. It depends. And it's strange. We can know something and still not believe it. We can feel something and still keep arguing with it. We want something, but we spend years collecting evidence for not wanting it. And sometimes I wonder how much of adulthood is just replacing certainty with explanations. For example, a child would say, "Hey, I don't like this." But now an adult says, "Well, there are a lot of factors to consider." And I kind of feel that's why growing up feels so complicated, not because life gets harder, but because every answers arrive with 10 counter arguments. I know where my passport was. I know which passport was valid. And somehow I still ended up carrying the wrong one. I wonder how many other things in life are quietly sitting in a closet somewhere. Very obvious, very visible, some things that we already know, while we patiently search everywhere else. Maybe that's why people talk about finding themselves, as if they were ever truly lost while they've kept themselves hidden in the closet.